I spent 15 years feeling guilty for a crime I never committed. I have a confession to make. When I was 19, I stole money from my best friend. Not a lot at first, just small amounts. $20 here, $50 there. He was the kind of guy who never checked his wallet and always trusted everyone around him. Every time he noticed money missing, he'd blame himself. I felt guilty, but I kept doing it. Then one day, I took almost $2,000. It was money he had been saving for months. When he found out it was gone, he completely lost it. He accused everyone except me because I was his best friend. I even helped him look for it. I remember sitting beside him while he cried and said he didn't know who could do something like that. I looked him straight in the eyes and told him I'd help him figure it out. A few weeks later, the police got involved. They started questioning people. I was terrified, but somehow they ended up focusing on another guy from our friend group. There wasn't much evidence, but people already didn't like him. Rumors spread fast. Within a month, everyone believed he was the thief. He lost friends, lost his girlfriend. Eventually, he moved away. And I let it happen. For years, I carried the guilt. Every time I saw my best friend, I wanted to tell him the truth, but I couldn't. Then last year, he died in a car accident. And suddenly, I realized I'd never get the chance to apologize. So I decided I was finally going to confess everything. I found the old messages. I found proof of what I had done. I even wrote a letter to his family explaining everything. But before I sent it, I discovered something. The money was never stolen. At least not by me. I know that sounds insane, but hear me out. The $2,000 I remembered taking wasn't real. I never took it. I checked my bank records from that year. Nothing. No deposit, no purchase, no unexplained cash. Then I found my old journal. On the date I supposedly stole the money, I wasn't even in town. I was 3 hours away visiting my aunt. There were photos, receipts, everything. I sat there staring at the evidence, wondering how that was possible. For 15 years, I had been convinced I stole that money. I could remember it perfectly. Opening his bag, taking the envelope, hiding it, every detail, except it never happened. The police report eventually revealed what actually happened. My best friend's older brother had secretly borrowed the money and replaced it months later before anyone found out. Nobody was robbed. Nobody was framed. The whole thing was a misunderstanding. So why was I so sure I did it? I brought it up with my mom. She got quiet. Then she told me something I wish she'd never told me. When I was 19, I had a severe head injury after a motorcycle crash. For weeks, I was confused and mixing memories with dreams. Apparently, I became obsessed with the missing money story and somehow convinced myself I was responsible. Everyone thought the false memory would disappear eventually. It didn't. For 15 years, I carried guilt for a crime that only existed inside my head. And even now, knowing the truth, part of me still feels like I did it.